So now everything is different. I'll chat. Now I gotta find something to prop you guys on, and then we are going to make a new game. So, it'll be different this time because I did play ahead. So I know what happens at least one of the times. So, let's just go to load and let's make a new game. Let me just make a new game real quick. So we're going on Doki Doki. And Sayori is no longer in this game. So yeah. Wow. Now I just need to find something to prop this on. I have goggles. Yeah? Okay. There, I switched it over to you. Okay. Sorry. Had to do that really quick. So now we are just going to set up. Okay. Not where I want that to face. I want it to face here. That's good. And I'm right here. That's a remote. I'm playing this on my Xbox, so. And I will also be reading it. Well, I will also be reading. Hey, login. DDLC. Could I do side stories? Mail. Pictures. Secrets, backgrounds, sketches. There's new sketches as an option. Nice. It has the different dokis. Sayori. Yuri. Natsuki. And sketches. Okay. DDLC. I turned the volume down so I could not get copyrighted, so. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Oh, look at Sayori. Okay, new game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples in front groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending any free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like any girls would be there anyway. There's a fly on my screen. Sorry about that, y'all. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things and stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation, clubs. There aren't really any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me, and I don't want to deal with that. I have no choice but to show at the anime club. Lily? Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you there. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little What did you come here for anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around any major clubs. That's kind of the point of debate club, though, is politics. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members. For something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member. I'm just gonna turn this a little bit. Make it face more of the screen. Okay, perfect. Did Monica say she? Hey, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it'd make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse somebody like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Lily. You know that? Thank you. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look around for materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. That's different than it was before. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. Whoa, that was creepy. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't make me not sleepy. But anyway, welcome to the club, Lily. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, as energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into Lily in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Well, I was going to, well, sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Lily? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan to come here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make any club member, or to make the club feel exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people here are interested in putting out all effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival even more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places... Hold up, Affion. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a great book? I guess. Don't let yourself get too intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me. At least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Lily, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The love of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And the telling of such a good foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid in the moment I walked in, but obviously by the way her lights up and she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often most successful at changing the way you look at the world after only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh really? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Such a tsundere. What gives you that idea? I left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Sorry, I'm taking off my shoes real quick. Okay. There we go. Okay, y'all can't see my dog. It's good. I looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Sing It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities. and showing up even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can help set an example to Natsuki to feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we could all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought that was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility as vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems as though it's a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Lily? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back at me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Lily. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need a fourth. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more member before the festival, it defends us against these city girls. Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every single day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super upset. I'm so happy. They can all become an official club now. Thank you. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? What do I do? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Lily, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart from the classroom and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Whoa. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of the girls. Alright. I just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure fortune will find me. I guess I'll start with writing that poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? POV the files. Okay, let's try reading this. N-O-T-H Noth I-N-G Nothing R no. What is that? Hold up, let me see what that is. Hold up. Okay. S-R-E-A I said an L? Really? Matters. Now it's time to write our poem. Let's go with depression. Awesome. Sadness, puppy, kawaii, heartbeat, electricity, fluffy, joy, rose, universe, lollipop, misery, pink, childhood, analysis, starscape. Can't say that. Urban, music. Time to write some poems, don't be scared to show 'em. Festival say so. Holy voice crack. Time to write some poems, don't be scared to show 'em. The festival stays away. Hi again, Lily. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Didn't like that. Hi, 0 people. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged in here by Monica. I don't know if you just plan to come in here and hang out or what. But if you really don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki? You have a big mouth for somebody who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Manga? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plows back into her seat. I'm sorry, Lily. Well, make sure you put some effort. Well, make sure you put some comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Earlier in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my shirt actively. But I really need to invest in a mic for like my vlogs and lives, I guess. Because you guys can probably like barely hear me with the fans. But it is like 97 degrees outside. So, yeah. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So I don't think it feels right for me to do something like if you ask. Wait, what? I didn't mean it like that. For real. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. It's not like that, Yuri. I want to be a part of this club. Even if I don't read it often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all. And with that, we will pause it there. Because I'm going to take a nap. Because